Alright, so anyways, for the record, we start anew today. It's like our first day being on here on the Facebook, and we'll hope for the best. We'll hope for the best here. I mean, we still got to figure out what we're gonna do, but we did it, you know, and it's like a new direction. You can't keep on doing the same thing. I mean, but wow. I mean, so some people did listen to old videos and all that kind of stuff. Especially, when I did it, in the spare room, did it in the bedroom, stuff like that. It was just at the time, I had just gotten done working in some years, just test the waters out, in that particular field. Got to be hard. I mean, I was honest with some people. I mean, I'm not going to even elaborate on that. I mean, it's self-explanatory. I mean, come on, all the cuts and all the crap that's going on. I mean, I was there, I was in the field and everything, and then plus all the new kind of way of communicating. You got to be sensitive. You just can't. You can't do it old school or anything, or you can't motivate people, this way, or it has to be this way, And I'm like, and then the way that they went about it, the treatments and everything, in this area, I'm not gonna go on about it, I'm not gonna bash it and stuff like that. It's just my opinion anyway. It doesn't matter. We know these days, what opinions are. I mean, what I realize is, there's a lot of people just on here just to look at people just crash and burn. I mean, they look at them, they say, oh, they put up an X, a box, it's a check. In the Seinfeld thing, when Elaine, when she was, being really hard, with the doctor and everything. He put the thing on her thing, she's really hard to deal with and all this. But, I mean, the main objective here was, to show that you got your act together. I just don't understand. I mean, yes, I was in at one time, before all this stuff happened. I had people with the 108 mutual friends, but with this person, 70 with that, and it has all dwindled. It went down. But at least they were there. I mean, they never said anything. I mean, I'm not gonna, I'm not saying oh, well, if you don't say anything, I'm getting rid of you and all that kind of stuff. I mean, most of them all got rid of me, I mean, I was doing all these shows back then, and you wake up, and then you start the day oh, so we lost 5 that day, 6 this day, 7 the other day, it's oh, I was trying to do better show, and I just there was nothing I could do. It was just out of control, it was out of control. Then I made it worse by going to other friends, because I knew that we shared all the friends, and I was that kind of went downhill too. Everything was just going haywire. But anyway, that's what I'm saying. It's a new day, and I can't emphasize this enough. Anybody wants to come back, we're calm, we're mellow, we're not this way or that way or anything. We're neutral. We're neutral, because the way things are going today, I'm an observer now. I did what I had to do there. I gotta learn. I mean, intelligence, it's a hard thing to kind of describe. I mean, a lot of it goes to people that just say little. That they don't just talk like Trump. He's always talking. It's doesn't know when to shut up. But you gotta say to yourself, well, it's kind of working in one way, and in another way it's not. I mean, you're not ice cream. You're not going to please everyone. And at the end of the day, I mean, a lot was said, or a lot was said or something said and not done, or I do that too. I don't practice anything. I don't practice anything I'm gonna say at all. And I don't have a luxury studio and stuff, And I hardly ever really, like review the show other than like when I'm on here in the morning. I'm kind of listening to it. Maybe I can like find some things there to like fix a little bit. I mean, like in the beginning here, I couldn't think of the hall. I said it all wrong. But I think I'm a little anxious, being on here and everything. It's like I'm walking on eggshells. You gotta be able to say the right things. I'm passionate too about this bringing together, this diversity, this unity and everything. And then when I watch these shows, and I see the way they talk, especially about Trump and everything like that, I forget it. Let's just say Trump is not there. I mean, what is going to happen? Like, what is going to happen? Say it's Pence. Say it's not Pence. Say it's 2020. All right. I mean, they're already like finding out who they're going to like run, against him to get him out if the impeachment doesn't work. I mean, they want this. They want this. This is a state of confusion, like a ball of confusion. It's terrible. It's terrible. I mean, everyone's just like jumping, like reflexes, like to do this, to do that. And, what was it that we needed, like in 2016, like, when the elections was going on? What was it? Why can't we just go back and look at that? Like, are we doing any of those things? Like, take a look at what Hillary had, and take a look at what Trump had, and take a look at our past, certain things. We're on that road again. I mean, 2008, 2009, Democrats had control of everything. I mean, 2010, they could have did, something back then. They did. And now it's like, everyone's like all after Trump, like, and it's not to say he's not going to do anything, I feel like he's going to, I think he has to at this point, but then there's that thing, like, like I said, like in the opener, I'm like, all right, so, you have all these other places with all these laws, and, they find a way. I mean, this is my opinion, I truly believe, I mean, the latest guy had a way. I mean, he already purchased 10 rifles and stuff like that. I don't think he would have. I think if he got turned down at this store, I think he probably would have went to another state, or whatever, or just found it. I don't know how they find things. I don't really want to go there. Like, I don't look, in the mind of someone like that. Like, this is something I wouldn't do. Like, I think it's not the right way, And we'll go out here, we'll close it up, and I'll explain, because I remember I was out with an officer one time. I think I was like 19 or something, with a friend and another guy. He ended up going down the wrong road. He's probably in jail right now. Well, we were out. I was with one of my best friends. He was a guitar player. And we were with this police officer. He was a Troy police officer. And we were like, he was out there like shooting, like, just shooting at targets and stuff. And, it was my turn, like to shoot, and I just didn't want it. It was like, I did take a shot, like, but it was like, I was so scared, I just wanted to get out, like, I couldn't wait, like, it was just, I had a really bad experience, like, and it was like 6 months after that, this guy that I'm out here like in a took us out like in a shooting range. I think blew himself up in a car. I mean, he survived, but I think he did something. It was something with a car. We have a cat in the road here. So anyway, that is our show. Hope you enjoyed it, and take a little time to enjoy the view. And we'll see you at 2 on the Big Easy Breezy.